Hello, and welcome to the second episode of the Road to the Ascending series. In retrospect, a very optimistic name for the series. The cemetery in a basement. Curious, isn't it? But not obviously nonsensical. Very curious just how much stuff has fit into one place. I'm trying to think, what is more shocking? The presence of the God of the Depths in person, or the gate to Mahabra, or maybe the big lizard men statues? I mean, of all these things, the dungeon really does seem to be the most level-headed. It's technically just a prison. Oh, there's also a mine. Stuff, so much stuff down here. But I do actually think it connects. I don't think it's all a coincidence. I mean, obviously could be, but I don't think it is. I think that it all starts with Mahabra. Mahabra has got to be the oldest. Okay, no, it's not that simple, because Mahabra isn't here, in my opinion. Well, something I must admit about Firnanga is that perhaps due to how vague and maybe even underdeveloped the lore is, Fear and Hunger sparkles genuine debates. People are able to form perfectly valid opinions that are completely how to say it? Look what I have found. Allegedly. There we go. Jeez.
Master, so much potential for a new home. But they are too spoiled. We poor little insects need fresh flesh.
I like the... what do you call it then? I like how the motive of the insects living within a carcass, something greater than themselves, relates to us in the face of the God of the Depths. There is Mahabra, which is the most ancient part of the dungeon. Or can you really claim that Mahabra is more ancient than the God of the Depths? Yeah, doesn't really make sense to call Mahabra the oldest part of the dungeons. And no, it's just too much of a coinkydink. I mean, how can Mahabra and the God of the Depths be here? They're not related? What does that do? Learn the secrets of the art of fencing and fast attacking. Why not? Oh shit. Oh, I'll just die. Oh. Okay. You get more. Missed something. trash. Actual garbage. Went somewhere. Crocodile. I read that. I think I read that. Not that I recall, anyways. It's... Oh my god. I mean... Oh my god. I really need to get a little bit lucky. I mean, no dash, no necromancy, no sword. I need something. Oh, right on cue. What does this even need? It's a chest. Yeah, I even this. It's worth it. Nice carpet. Kinda cozy. Liking this part. This is some good space. Make it... Oh, I missed that coin flip, but okay. I think I already... Cloth. Give that. Yeah, no way. This is hard mode. These assholes. Oh yeah, there's a yeah, writing on the wall. Someone has written, "Save us," here with blood. Is that it? Okay. The new gods. This is the only suggestion of worship. Have I done this one? Yes, I have.
Master, it comes, the fearsome crowd.
Oh yeah, I kind of missed this. There's a person nailed on the statue. The blood is dripping down to the pool. But where the statue stands, you can sacrifice him. It's just rude. Oh yeah, talking about piles of corpses. The blood pit is excessive to say the least. Honestly, the more you think about it, the more I think about it, the more it takes me out. I mean, well, the blood pit just makes no. But even more corpses. Where are these people even coming from? I mean, a prison of this caliber would need some infrastructure. There'd be people coming in and out, you know. Prisoners would be transported constantly. If a place like this suddenly gets cut off from the rest of the kingdom... Oh, I can fix it. Oh, I'm sorry, Moonless. There's no other way. The burn? Oh, but the effect. I need to put the effect on. How much damage was that? I hope she can't bite off my hands. Okay. Can you please? Fine. Yeah, well, if everything is going to go like this, then... Sorry. No. I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh. Silly me trying to search Moonless. Ooh. Ooh.
Master, our true king, have you met him? Master, become one with us. He will reward you grandly.
Oh no. This is the moment where I have to seriously consider the possibility. Well, I started this sentence awkwardly. This is the moment where I need to start strategizing because the Yellow Mages and the Chromola are both serious threats to a poor little newbie like me. You notice a person kneeling in the darkness. The person doesn't seem to radiate immediate danger of aggression, and your presence seems to remain hidden. Ha ha ha, you press this, and the ascending run is over. Oh, new visitors. My name is Nosramis. I'm an alchemist living down here. Pleased to meet you. Can't quite tell if the alchemist is a woman or a man. Something about his stature seems almost otherworldly or ancient. Nice to meet you too. The white-haired alchemist gives you a smile that seems almost too genuine. My apologies, I left the kettle on and I'm in a bit of a hurry. Let's meet again. See you later, nosy. That person disappeared into the darkness. The echoes of his footsteps sound distant before vanishing completely into the thin, moist air. Moist. They do seem to have some troubles in this dungeon. These barrels worth my life? Okay, no, he's not just going to stand up. Yep. I don't like his backstory. I can take it? Yes. Okay. Please. No Chromola, please. You! What do you mean? I thought... What? What? Crap! Yeah, I'm flabbergasted. I thought... I'm so confused I messed it up. Is it because I don't have dash? Don't you tell me that it's because I don't have dash. Okay. Strategy times. Oh, I can see. Look. Right over there. Oh. Can't wait. I never read that one. Oh, give me that. How to take on a yellow mage without a proper sword? I mean, the sword is strong enough to cut off his limbs. At least that's that. He can incapacitate me in the first round. Chromola? Oh. Well, doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to block my way yet. Yeah, and this time there's no avoiding it. I have to run straight at him. Oh, I can hear him. Great. Mine. Okay, well, technically, I'm pretty sure you should hyphenate that, but I'll make sure. I'll make sure. Okay. I mean, it's going to cost me a limb. Okay. I think it's this arm that casts hurting. I could be so wrong. Let's try. Oh well. There goes the fight, doesn't it? Yep. He begins his ritual, okay. It's like a 2% chance of me missing. Why did that happen? Well, the run is over. Great. How much HP does he have on a bloody hand? Okay, this is stupid. I mean, this is unbelievable. All I need is a tiny bit of luck. Okay, I'm pulling out. No, I'm not pulling out. I don't have legs. This is over. This game is stupid. You try to strategize, you try to think, make a plan. Nah. Look at me. Okay, well, I'm still alive. I didn't have dash anyways, I wasn't fast anyways. I am going to keep going for fuck's sake. Tis but a scratch. No, not this one. It's the berries. No, berries. Wait, can I mix? Ugh, what is this? Oh. It's a fetus! Ha 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 ha! You can actually make one? I have to do this. How do I get a blood vial though? Oh, do I have to sacrifice the guy? I can't think of a different blood source. I mean, of course, it would be too logical if I just used my own blood. Okay, I'm making fun of it, but maybe you actually can. Just look like a dumbass. Bethel. This Soul Devourer necklace. That come in handy just have it. I mean, three mind points. Okay. I'm not giving up. Yeah, and this is the moment I realized that if I want to continue, then I will have to kill every single caveling, because I can't outrun them. Same goes for the Chromola. Yeah, I can kill the Chromola. I need the cube.
Master, the hole. It's a fireplace. Fire for the likes of you. Paradise for the likes of me.
Cavelings. Let's talk about cavelings. I've read somewhere that they are supposed to be just guards or prisoners, just normal people trapped inside the cave, who have been trapped inside the cave, and then transformed. Wait, wouldn't it be? Who had been trapped inside the cave and then transformed to cavelings. I don't like that theory. I like to think that I have a better one. I think cavelings are the race that dominated the world before the lizardmen. Why I like that is because there's it paints a clear pattern. First there's cavelings, then the cavelings are pushed down into the shadows by the lizardmen, and then eventually the lizardmen are pushed into the shadows themselves by humans. Now, why I like this so much is because it suggests that there is possibly something coming for us that's going to push us into the shadows, just like the previous two races have been. And it just so happens that the sequel introduces another sapien race that's never been seen before. I just would like to see that pattern continue. Oh, would you look at that? I actually found a decent one. Oh, great. Let me just take a look at this. This is looking up. Oh. That doesn't mean that the cavelings built the Mahabharata. Oh no, no, definitely not. As I said, Mahabharata is more ancient than the cavelings, than lizardmen, the cavelings, humans, whatever. It's undeniable that there had to be some sort of sapient life before the cavelings. Perhaps the gap between the cavelings and those unknown races is characterized by a long period of absence of sapient life, which gives us the impression that the cavelings were first. We simply don't know if and what could have been before them. It's fun. It extends over the Pantheon too. There's a lot to say about the Pantheon. Yes, I haven't read anything yet. I have found this. Stands the Groggoroth. To give room for new generations, for new trees to grow and usher, the prior forest needs to be burned down. Okay, I was not aware that you can use usher this way. I'll have to check it out. Such is the rule of creation. Creation and destruction. One does not exist without the other. The destruction is called Groggoroth, the destroyer of men. A man fears destruction because a man gets accustomed to peace and quiet. Is that a dot word? The man grows fat and afraid of change. But change is inevitable, just as is Groggoroth. But there is no need for fear, as the destruction is of pure kind. It does not target one man specifically. It just exists. Interesting note on Groggoroth. He is curious kind. Is of curious kind, yes, more so than many of the other older gods. to relive, I guess, the feeling of fear, Krogaroth wears bodies and skin of men and women alike. Okay, well, apart from the obvious error, what do they mean by relive? Has Krogaroth feared something? Is Krogaroth to be associated with fear? Interesting. Or maybe, okay, well, the usage of relive suggests that he somehow experienced that fear, and I guess enjoyed it. Interesting. He might still be walking among us, masked under the skin of people and hanging bodies, blessing us with his blood magic. I am convinced that the hanging bodies is a reference to Odin. I am so convinced. Okay, Mahabharata. I don't believe I've read it. Oh my god. The sights of Mahabharata. You have seen them too, haven't you? In your dreams, you wander for one lifetime with the silhouette of the city in the horizon. You have seen the twin towers that rise next to a black night sky, those macabre obelisks, telling tales of some older, more cruel age. You have seen the grand gate with its maddening murals and spirals, its patterns beyond understanding. It's not like the sound of wind howling between those hollow streets wasn't enough. You also hear the sound of local residents, even while all comprehension would dictate that this place is long abandoned. You still hear them. You are not alone in this foul part of the world. In your dreams, you've seen it too, haven't you? The city of Mahabharata, the city of gods. Did you know it exists here? I love this book so much. It's so cool. But I don't think I treat it seriously. I don't believe Mahabharata is actually. I think Mahabharata is in some other plane of existence. It's not within our world. This is just an entrance to Mahabharata. Presumably, though there is no confirmation of that, there's no proof, it's just pure speculation. Presumably, one of many. And I actually think that the fact that this is the place where the gateway is the very reason why the lizard man built the whatever they've built. I like to assume it was some sort of a temple or sanctuary or something like that. They've built it because of the gateway to Mahabharata. People take over the sanctuary and build a mausoleum. Then there has to be some period of time when there's no one in the dungeon. The continuity gets broken for some reason. Why I think that's the case is because between the obvious lizardman statues and the obvious human tombs, there's also a mine. Why on earth would you build a mine in such a sacred place? It's obvious that they've just built a mine and stumbled on the tombs, on the mausoleum. It is a coincidence. People who found the ruins decide to build a castle on top of them. They don't know it's a temple. They don't care that it's a temple. They just see ruins, they see monuments, they build a castle there.
As I've already expressed, I find the exact history of the dungeon blurry, to say the least, and the available sources leave a lot of room for speculation. We can however learn a lot just from what exactly the place consists of, and what we can find within it. The oldest object to be found in the dungeon is the gateway to Mahabra. Understanding the gravity of the sacred city, the Lizardmen built a temple or sanctuary dedicated to the worship of the gods around it. The past of the dungeon as a place of worship is this much more likely when you consider all the altars, ritualistic circles and statues dedicated to the gods we can find all around it. Their number is a bit unusual for what is just supposed to be a prison. The Lizardmen eventually get pushed out by humans who take over their temple. Instead of profanating it, humans expand it by building mausoleums and tombs around the Lizardmen structures. At some point, something happens, most likely something tumultuous, that has the sanctuary completely abandoned and forgotten. Maybe it was a political shift, a war, an economical or cultural crisis, possibly even armies uprising itself. The old complex turns to ruin, and its deepest sections are rendered inaccessible, save maybe for the entry through the tangled network of enormous caves surrounding it, and as I like to believe, extending all around the globe. The ruins on the surface are rediscovered and their fundaments repurposed for the construction of a castle, an event that I'd like to assume coincides with the creation of the Kingdom of Rondan. During the construction, reserves of some natural resources get discovered, maybe silver or precious marble, and the decision is made to found a mine. To supply it with a cheap workforce, the kingdom starts sending over its prisoners, and the stronghold is adjusted to accommodate them. A sanctuary becomes a dungeon. As the excavation proceeds, the deeper levels of the old complex are rediscovered, and among them the gateway to Mahabra, leaving us with the dungeon in the form we know today. While I'm very happy with this timeline as I presented it, I can't deny that it's plagued by at least one major issue, and that is
This wrinkly bitch. What is he doing here? What are you doing here? Why are you here? This is such a coincidence. I mean, unless the god of the depths... What is it doing here, really? I have to think about it. I like my theory, though. Take it. Oh my god, the cube of the depths is so problematic. Why was it in Vinland? If it's in Vinland, then how did the new gods... I believe you can still use the spear even after you cut off his hands. I'm not sure. Is there a chance that I can one-hit him? I don't think he's that weak. Okay, let's cut off his hands. Wow. Oh! What? Never mind. I did do that. You can actually tackle me to death. This is so embarrassing. Okay, what's the chance? Should I heal? Can I heal? Can you? That's 30 HP, right? Was it 20? Okay, well I can't. You have to be fucking kidding me. Why did he get the turn before me? What is happening? No, no! Something went terribly wrong. Why did he get the turn before me? Yeah, well, guess that's that.